Alright, hold on. Before we start the video, we need 3 overrated characters. I got one. Zero Suit Samus. Super overrated, super not broken. Number 2, overrated character. Corrin is a good answer. I like that one. I don't think Corrin's broken. I think Shattuck is quite good. Corrin's good, not broken. I'll take Bayonetta. People seem to think Bayonetta is broken right now, and I don't think so.
In the Smash community, and you'll hear opinions being voiced.
Dude, if anyone says Roy, I'm gonna beat you to death. Don't ever say Roy. Don't listen to the propaganda, okay?
Than a character being better or worse than they actually are. A while back, I made a video on who I considered to be the most underrated characters in the game. Though I've been meaning to make this topic a lot earlier than now,
no way,
I
man
wasn't
said Marth.
entirely
That
certain
character
on
doo-doo.
what characters to talk about. But after thinking it over,
The cool part about watching a video about other people's opinions is that I get to make fun of them now.
and now that sufficient time has passed, for today we'll be discussing some overrated characters in Smash Ultimate, in my opinion at least. In light of this being expectedly subjective, I want to start by clarifying
there
that
are Pikachu
overrated
non-believers.
doesn't always have to mean bad. When people say something's underrated, there's an implication that a character is actually good, despite public opinion thinking of them as bad, and vice versa. It's possible for an overrated character to still be good, and an underrated character to still be bad, but simply not as much as people say they are. With that said and done, beginning with Shulk. When Shulk first came out, all eyes were drawn to his iconic Monado arts.
Wait, was that his answer?
Beginning with Shulk. When Shulk first came out, shield break.
You don't think Shulk is good? Nah, I think Shulk is good. I think that range is insane, and I think that reverse nair is impossible to parry. If you start hitting this guy, think about it. I think Shulk low-key would not do too bad in this meta. Aegis, Steve, Kazuya, all top tiers, all rely heavily on like combo game. Game & Watch is one of those characters. That's just to name a few. But if you go into Smash Monado, you take too much knockback to like get comboed, right? Or you can go into Shield and just be like, no, it's my turn to hit you. Lots of guys have 2 combo breakers. Not the way Shulk does. Come on now. Shulk is different. He can literally be in the middle of the combo after losing neutral and then just be like, nuh-uh. And his neutral is good, man. His down tilt's insanely strong. Like, as a neutral tool, and forward air is good, and nair is really good. And like any like lack of like stats, right? You could say he's not fast enough. Well, dude, he's got speed Menandos. And if he gets corner, he's got jump Menandos. Shield art is basically crouch cancel. I'm traumatized. Don't say that.
The answer lies in his base kit, likely having been balanced around the extent in which Monado arts could amplify it. Certain attacks would be a welcome addition to have on other fighters depending on the context of their movement and playstyle, but objectively, Shulk's attacks are mediocre in quality, causing mastery over Monado arts to be a necessity, not a luxury.
Shulk's moves are not good? Incorrect opinion.
Only when using Monado arts does he become an actual character.
I will say him not having a burst aerial does kind of suck, but he does have up the outer shield, which I think is broken. I remember like when Shulk's the small period, the small year honestly, where like Shulk was doing good, they were mashing up the outer shield.
The problem with that is that while each art does indeed stretch its
Hey, look,
attributes
up
in
the outer
such a way,
shield.
I understand it would be stupidly overpowered if Shulk was allowed to stay on a certain art indefinitely, but the very fact
If
that
speed
he
made
relies
his
on
moves
his neutral
faster-
beat as a crutch, yet has to go through measurable lengths of
Honestly, it
time
should. Why
without it, is
doesn't
seen
it?
as a detriment as
If I'm moving faster, I think all of me should move fast. You know, if I got the speed I think he should attack faster.
evidently I've developed a reputation for being a massive Cloud down player, and you know what? I'm proud of my opinion. Because it's correct. Across the board, and
No way Cloud's his next answer.
the former being a contender for top 5 best out of shield options, especially when factoring limit up B, and the latter being a huge punish option for
Yo, stick to content creation, buddy. He did say overrated character can still be good. I mean, it's not like anyone thinks Cloud is like top 5, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like his spot on the tier list is pretty deserved.
By my definitions, anyone ranked 15 or higher on the tier
You don't think he belongs there? He's 13. That's reasonable.
list. Now comes the part where I further my agenda. Why do I think Cloud is overrated? Not because of his attributes, rather because he lacks a checkmate or bullshit factor. No matter what you want to say about Ultimate's top tiers, a hallmark trait shared amongst all of them is that they cheat, and or can engineer a situation that literally wins the game for them on autopilot. Steve, Sonic, Game & Watch, Snake, Aegis, Rob, Peach and Daisy, Diddy Kong, Joker, Kazuya, Min, Samus, Yoshi, all of them have something that just straight up gives them an unfair advantage over their opponent in a way no one else can remotely match. For instance, Peach and Daisy have float, Diddy Kong and Rob can both create repeatedly throwable items that are stupid in their own ways, Mithra has foresight, Joker has
What does
gun,
Yoshi
has
have?
double jump armor, Samus has a near inescapable ledge trap, Snake is afraid.
Ain't no way we're comparing Yoshi's double jump armor to like Snake's grenade and Joker's gun and Samus. What the heck?
Not a single decent player is ever at all surprised by what Cloud can do. Success depends entirely on the Cloud player's ability to outplay their opponent. Granted, it's easier for him to do so in light of having an above-average profile.
I think Yoshi went through a period of being overrated when Yoshinori was doing really good. And he still does do really good, but I don't think Yoshi's like broken.
And just about everything, but the onus is still on him to better player his opponent. The fact that no other Cloud main was able to remotely achieve half the results that Sparko has is indicative that it might be another case of the player, not the character. Cloud's a good character, but calling him top 15 in my opinion is a bit gratuitous. He's more of a rank 18 to 23 character, around where Roy and Wolf are currently located. I still think it's a crime that people put Palutena below Cloud. Now some of you may have caught on that I conveniently omitted a character from the top 15 while listing one BS move or aspect of each character.
Wait, hold on. Did he run that sentence by me again?
I still think it's a crime that people put Palutena below Cloud.
It's a crime people put Palutena below Cloud. Okay, wait, I agree with that. I thought he said above Cloud. I was like, everything you just explained makes Palu worse.
Some of you may have caught on that I conveniently omitted a character from the top 15 while listing one BS move or aspect of each character, and that's because the next overrated character is going to be Fox. Listen, I get it, choose to lose character. Fox is one of those units where you can indeed mash your way through just about anything.
I can kind of see the Fox
fastest frame data in the game with fantastic ground speed and verticality, with his only real shortcoming being aerial horizontal movement. That being said, Fox is another one of those characters with great attributes, but nothing in particular that gives him an insurmountable statistical advantage over his opponent. I think Fox might be the most fair top tier to fight against. He requires lightning quick execution, but doesn't have anything particularly too oppressive. A lot of people often complain about how brainless nair into up smash feels for how often he can spam it, or how getting slinged by a million back airs at the ledge is super broken, but if you think about it, many characters have that one broken kill confirm they can do against the majority of the cast, or that one move or option they can spam a bunch of times at the ledge.
I've talked about it before too, where I don't think that like I think Fox is very good, but I think he's like, at worst hard to play, and I think kind of balanced in a fucked up way. That's crazy coming from me because Zero Suit gets destroyed by Fox. It's not close. But like, I don't know, Fox kind of runs the risk of like trading a lot. And normally he comes out on top with trades, but like, not always, you know what I mean? On top of like literally any character in the game can edgeguard this dude, you kind of have to be pretty on point all the time when you're playing. It's respectable.
I thought it was
Light is still carried. He only plays one character.
Best character in the game in the first tier list of Ultimate, but even rank 8 sounds a bit excessive to me. At best, that would put him no higher than rank 13 to 15. His strengths are nowhere near overwhelming enough to offset the critical flaws he's always had. It's not even a jab at the atrocious DI of Fox mains. There's no way you can be a top 10 character when you can blow up that easily, or be put into situations where you can be blown up easily. I feel like people overrate him just because it's one dude. Kinda not been made a big splash for a time, but realistically, it's just light compared to the however many Aegis or Rob or Steve or Diddy Kong players there are. Final character I want to talk about is Pikachu. I know what you're gonna say, you literally
Dude, he didn't
just said...
say Zero Suit. That's crazy. That character is so f***ing overrated.
So why is Pikachu overrated? We live in an age where everyone has ways to explode you if you so much as inhale the same air they do. So the characters who perform well are those who can either do the exploding like Steve, Peach, and Kazuya, or find ways to put pressure on their opponent without being at risk of exploding like Min Min, Game & Watch, and Sonic. Pikachu is neither. While his back air trains on Town and City will always be a force to be reckoned with, the vast majority of his attacks are by and large not that threatening on their own. None of his aerials kill on their own, making...
Pikachu can not only explode people, he can camp super hard. You know what I mean? Like, this guy just talked about how, like, the meta has kind of shifted to anti-aggression, and, like, dude, Pikachu has that in spades, brother. I've seen a shiny mark set. Like, this character is not only anti-aggression, he can stack on damage without even fucking being there, and even if he is there, he can kill you, you know what I mean? Like, he gets the right opening and you could just explode.
To be fair, currently he sits at the top of high tier, which is an agreeable position, so at present I think he's rated where he should be, but I want...
Huh? I thought this was overrated. It's a game, it's a video about overrated characters, but he agrees where this character is overrated, okay, where he's rated. This dude thinks that, he was wrong, like, a lot. I think Cloud is exactly where he should be, and I think Pikachu is too. You do have to kind of consider, like, a lot when thinking about if a character is good or not. Not just, like, how they do against the top tiers, I guess. I don't know. How you do against, like, other characters is also very important too. Like Zero Suit's a pretty good example where she does well against like the top tiers. It's just not entirely true either. But like she loses to a lot of the mid characters too. It's not free by any means. We're gonna play these characters in Elite Smash, and we're gonna see which one of them is overrated and which one of them aren't. All right, we'll do it in order of what he said. All right. Let me know if that's too loud or not. Look at that. Not in the combo anymore. In fact, it's my combo now. Brain dead edge guarding. Got it. Oh, he's dead. All right, yeah, this character's broken. Next. All right, so Shulk confirmed broken, and Vars is wrong. You want to know a fun fact about randubs? Whichever team gets Pikachu always wins. I'm pretty sure in randubs, Pikachu has a 100% win rate, and you know that could mean a lot of things. Nice shield grab, dummy. Yeah, Pikachu is broken. I feel like losing one stock to a random character, you know, that's good for a bad Pikachu. So here we go. Oh, perfect display cases for, you know, Cloud being overrated or not. Broken. 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 No! I wanted to say broken. Broken. Stay with me. Goodbye. Easy. I'd say that maybe Cloud might be better than Vars was thinking. I will say, Vars kind of gets it. He's generally pretty on the money with a lot of his explanations. He's oddly correct about a lot of what he says. It's confusing because he's not like good at the game, right? I don't think he's good at the game. I've never seen this dude like enter a tournament, to be honest. So, dude, the masher. All right, Fox might be broken. Maybe Cloud is. Maybe this is supposed to teach me that Cloud's actually not that good, and that's what's going on here. Going up my pile. There you go. We figured out all of Vars' opinions were wrong and all of mine are correct. Let's go back to clip fishing.